there we go. It's been a bit. I say as if I didn't stream last week. Brain. So I leave for Boston tomorrow. The plan is I'm gonna draw a couple buttons in this little mini stream today, or I just draw whatever the fuck I feel like, because you know that's usually how this goes. And if I get to the point where I'm like, it's time for me to prepare for all the things, then I shall do so. But yeah, no, I'm really excited about doing my show up in Boston. I'm really excited about going to Fan Expo Boston again this year. I'm really hoping that people will like all the new things that have coming in. I have a bunch of new charms coming in, and they should hopefully be there Friday of the show. I'm hoping anyways. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I have a lot more popsicle charms coming in. I finally have my restock of Tenna and Spamton because we sold out real fast at GalaxyCon Raleigh, which was to be expected. Obviously, I reordered more of my Danny Phantom charms because, as per usual, it's sold out. And I think it's oddly hilarious that this happens every fucking time. Like, we try and make the argument that it's not gonna happen, that it won't happen that time, and every time it happens. And I think it's kind of funny. I keep telling my table assistants, and it's like, yeah, I don't think that it'll sell out this time, and every time they go, so you know how you said it wasn't gonna sell out? We sold out. I swear to God, I just need a sold out sticker that just lives on it forever. Or at least one that exists underneath it, because I always sell the display at some point during the con. Oh yeah, like, hold on, wait, I was gonna do a thing. I had an event that I forgot to put on the calendar for the studio. Not the studio, the server. Oh. Yes. Yes. I know it's this. Oh god, what is that weekend date? Let me do that real quick before I forget again. Because every time that I go check it out, to go find out what my next event is, I forget. I forget that I need to include it. Hang on. This is also a gentle reminder. If you're not part of the Discord, you should join the Discord. Because I feel like, if you want to find out what my con dates are, the best way to do it is to join the Discord. And then you get to see which cons I'm going to the second that they happen. And then we all get to sit there and be like, whoa! This is 27th through the 28th. Ugh. I mean, granted, that's next year. But it's important. It's important to know. You can also get the dates for my 2027 shows. Because we're already filling those up. And I think it's kind of hilarious that I'll have people go, it's like, yeah, but you don't book out like a year in advance. And I'm like, yeah, I do. That's the whole thing that happens when you work conventions full time, is you book up shows when you don't think it's possible to book up shows. Hello, welcome in. Don't mind me rambling about convention schedules and how crazy they are. But yeah, no, I'm low-key excited. I love the fact that I get to travel around for work. I love the fact that I get to visit as many people as possible. And I think it's kind of great. I'm doing good. I'm trying to figure out which character I'm going to draw first for my 22nd button design, which will be awesome. I don't know what it's... Well, my 22nd from 500. I know I could do the math, and I could tell myself exactly which button number that is, but I'm a little dumb, and I'm also eepy. So, we're not gonna focus on that. My brain was like, I should draw little witch Atelier, but I'm like, oh man, but there's so many good characters, who do I want to draw? Oh, thank you! My friend made this model for me. My actual... Hold on. I don't open up my 3D model because I made my 3D model and I'm really proud of it. But I don't use it as frequently and I find it kind of sad. Mostly just because I like how the live 2D model just wiggles and jiggles like this. And then I have my boba and also my little Red Bull on my head because I think it's funny. But you know what? You're new to the chat. You know what? You deserve my full model. Oh, hang on. Let me move myself. Ba-bam. Yeah. So anyways, that's my hold on. Let me... Oh, right, I forgot. If my live 2D model is using my camera, then I can't use my camera on here. This is amazing. Okay. Can I... VC face, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, I know. Settings, cool. I like how it immediately was like, anyways, face tracking isn't working. And I'm like, thanks. I know. There's no camera attached. Yes, I know. Anyways. Can I... It won't let me zoom around my camera. I love how silly VC face is. Anyways, hang on. I gotta close the model. Hang on. You know what? Let's open up the PNG tuber. Because that's also fun. The PNG tuber I also made myself. Because I also think that's funny. If I can get that also to load. Yes. It immediately forgot that exists. PNG tuber. Please move. Yay! So anyways, this is one of the models. The other one that I did was this one, which I'm also excited about because, like, look how silly I am. I'm the silliest little guy. But that's not the best part. The best part is I also have an angry mode. These are the eyebrows of determination. Yeah. But yeah, no, the boba being stuck to the frog tongue, I think is the best part. And I think that more people should let me do it. No, you're totally fine, don't worry. If there was an issue with people not understanding English as their first language, I don't think that I would be streaming. Because I also suck at English, despite the fact that it is my only language. And I think it's kind of funny. I shouldn't be bad, but at the same time, I'm a little dumb. Bop, 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 bop. Alright, live 2D model, moving you back. Anyways, that was the model showcase, because I apparently can't show anything. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I actually show off the full body model? as like an image. Let's see. Add a single image. I have to create a new source. Yes. Oh my god, I like so many things. There's a word for it, but I'm a little silly. Reaction models. There we go. Anyways, so this is the live, the 3D model that I made. This is what my little costume looks like, and I think it's cute, and I think more people should let me draw it. I also have charms and buttons of my little VTuber. I'm planning on doing a sticker sheet, and I'm making my own lineless live 2D model for my friend to rig for me. This is again done in retaliation because they gifted me this model. I was immediately like, you know what, it would be really funny? I'm gonna buy you a computer so you have to play games with me and you don't get a choice anymore. So I did that, and then they proceeded to give me another live 2D model. So I drew a button of their VTuber, and then I proceed to draw additional live 2D models, and they're like, okay, cool, I'm rigging this for you. And now I'm like, shit, alright, what else can I do to keep doing this? Anyways, this is the friendly gift exchange. That is... Thank you. I worked really hard on it. But yeah, I'm a silly little frog. The silliest little frog in all of the land. The biggest frog in the pond, if you will. Can I actually... Hold on. How do I... Oh boy, howdy. Where's my colors? There's my color. Yay! Yay! It's fine. Wow. Wow. Anyways. I like how every time I'm like, oh yeah, I could draw a print, and every time I'm just like, but I could also draw buttons. Every day, every time that I do a con, I swear my display gets taller, and every time I sit here and I go, I wonder if I'll build a bigger fortress, and every time the con goes, how did you build a bigger fortress? And I go, I don't know. I want to make more pretty things, and I don't know how to get rid of stuff. I gotta build a fortress. The bigger the fortress, the more art I have, the higher my power level gets at the event. I'm waiting for the plot twist to be that I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna draw something that's not Undertale and Deltarune. And then I immediately sit here and I go, man, it'd be so funny if I drew this one AU that no one has ever heard of. And then every time I'm just like, yeah, someone will know. Someone will see it and go, what do you mean you just drew fan art of this? And I'll be like, yeah. It's what the voices wanted. The voices, you know, the little brain thoughts, and everyone's like, whoa. God, how do I want to draw things? Because I also know I have to like redraw some of my Fruits Basket ones from like the very beginning of me drawing buttons. But we shall see. The other option is I draw a bunch of VTuber buttons, and then we sit here and we all go, wow, I sure know this VTuber. And then I sit here and I go, man, I really hope that this VTuber doesn't come into my chat and immediately judge me for how I draw their design. Will it happen? Probably not. But would it be funny? Yes. Absolutely. I think it's only happened once, but that was just because the VTuber was my friend, and they were like, oh, I saw you were streaming. They're like, is that fucking me? And I'm like, yeah, it is. Don't worry about it. Nothing bad ever happens. Why does it sound like my dog is already downstairs? I closed the door. If I start hearing banging outside my door of my dog trying to claw his way in, then I know he's downstairs. And I know it's gonna be a problem. Because he makes it a problem. Every time. I like how this is a really great face and they look so stressed. I'm drawing with my Cintiq, you know, a Wacom Cintiq. Technically it's a Wacom one, but it's still a branch of the Cintiq. And then I use Clip Studio Paint. I used to draw with a mouse. I also used to draw with a nubbin. And if you know what a nubbin is, congratulations. My friend fears me because I know how to draw with that and a trackpad. I shouldn't know how to draw with a trackpad, but I do. And I fear myself. So a nubbin is a thing that used to be on old school laptops. It was a little built-in tiny little like mouse attachment, but it was basically just like a little joystick that was inside your keyboard. You couldn't like pull it back or like remove it like the same way that you can a mouse. So very similar to a trackpad. But you had like, apparently it had more refined motion than you would with a trackpad, which is really weird to think about. But if you could draw with that, many people in the digital art community would think that you were fucking insane for learning how to draw with that. But here's the thing, I grew up poor, so it was either that or nothing. And I think that's pretty funny. Granted, that was before I got into my animation, digital animation phase. That wasn't until, I think, 2012, 2010. Yeah, 2010. I really got into wanting to animate. And then I went to college. Honestly, that's fair. I've also had that be an issue. I like how my brain was like, yeah, I have all these poses. I have one of my OCs. I have the Roaring Knight that I gotta finish. I should draw the Roaring Knight. I've had so many people request for me to finish drawing the Roaring Knight. I've also had people ask me to finish these other characters. I also have this, and I think that's supposed to be Katarina. It's fine. It's fine. I have so many, but I have so many that I've finished. Oh, I have to finish this girly. But I have these ones, and I need to finish. I need to focus on one. What design interferes with my brain? What itches my brain in all the right ways, and then makes me want to scream? I like how part of me is just like, man, wouldn't it be funny if I draw another super niche anime that no one has ever heard of? Oh wait. Hold on, let me... maybe I know what that one is. Let me see. Oh, Land of the Lustrous. I have heard of it. I have not sat down to watch it yet. Mostly just because I am waiting for my brain to settle. I've been on a binge hunt of a bunch of different series lately. I'm trying to remember which series I just finished. I think so too. I think that'd be really nice. Oh wait, I know. I'm just gonna draw fucking Coco. Coco's easy. She's just a baby girl. And I think I can probably get her to look even more baby girl. I feel like that's not hard. Okay. Let's figure out. Yeah. Hold on. Make her face more round cause she's a child. And children have more round faces cause they're plump. And still growing. Ba 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 ba. Yeah! Coco from Little Witch Atelier. Well, I keep wanting to call it Little Witch. I think my brain is like, yeah, Little Witch Academia. And then I'm like, wait, no, those are two different animes. Yeah, Witch Hat. God, I still should actually draw Little Witch Academia. I love that series, and I think we moved away from it too fast. I am rambling. What kind of nose shape does she kind of have? I know they give them more actual noses. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nah, you're totally good. I still need to catch up on the manga. I've finished the anime up to where it is, because it's very baby. My friend who has read the manga is giving me very anonymous messages to the point that I'm like, I don't feel like I can get attached to any single character, because the way that they're wording things to me is giving me like nightmare flashbacks to when I was watching My Hero Academia for the first time, and people that read the manga immediately were like, so anyways, you know this character that you like? Yeah, they're dead. And I'm like, I was like, what? And they went, yeah, they're dead. You can't like this character anymore. And I was like, what? What? Yeah, people did that to me all the time. They'd be like, oh yeah, you like this character? Yeah, sorry buddy. Yeah, you can't like this character anymore because this happened. And I was like, yeah, you know how like this was like a big plot point? Yeah, this never gets fixed. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? People like being mean for some reason at these events, and I don't get it. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm dealing with the trauma by working through, by working backwards and enjoying the entirety of it before someone can spoil it for me. So that way no one has the ability to do whatever. No, she doesn't have little thing there. It is that and bam. Ah! Nah, you're totally good. Don't worry. I can draw and chat. That's the whole point of streaming, right? Is that you gotta multitask, you gotta yap. Hang on, let me see if I can get the yes! Hold on. And then we shrink it. There we go. Ba-bam. Hold on. There we go. And then we do ba 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 ba. No, hold on, wait. Because I don't want to... Because I get the feeling that if I do too much... There we go. I normally watch animes more than I read manga at this point. Mostly just because if I'm watching an anime, from start to finish, usually it's because I'm watching it as an animator and I get real excited overseeing the type of animation techniques that they use. If they're making any like unique stuff with their particle effects. I need you guys to understand. I love particle effects. Every time that like I get to see like little particle animations in little projects, I get so excited about it because particle animation is really cool, especially when you understand how it works for CGI. And a lot of times they have to develop new programs in order to do certain CGI stuff, especially for animation. Like especially when it's like things like snow and mist and stuff like that they do for video games. Usually they have to do that entirely in its own engine, and each one of those things is usually very unique to whatever engine it's in, and it's kind of cool that way. Especially when it comes to newer anime, you can tell when it's 3D animation, and I love pointing that out to my friends. They hate it, but I'll point it out every time that it's a stock animation of a 3D model, and I'm like, guess the 3D model? Especially when it's like me watching the villainess seasonal animes, and every fucking time it happens in that or like a high fantasy thing, my friends immediately look at me and they go, he's like, you better not fucking do it for this scene, you better not fucking do it. And I'm like, it's like, well, really funny thing here, you see that? And they go, please don't do it. And I'm like, too bad, that's a 3D model. My favorite is when it's a series that is almost completely 2D animation, and they'll have a random 3D model plastered in the background because they didn't want to draw a crowd. And every time my friend's like, I don't know what it is about this crowd. And I'm like, it's like, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. And they're like, it's like, it better not be. And I'm like, it is. It's all 3D models. I don't know if that counts as ruining the illusion of the animation, but I think it's really funny. My 3 favorite, oh shit. Like of all time, or like as of right now, like what are my hyper focuses? Because if it's of all time, then Sonic X is up there. Because, that's my flavor of autism. I really like Sonic X, specifically the Japanese dub. I also really like Sergeant Frog. Another one is Alien 9, but I don't know if that's top 3. I just like the history behind that one, because I think it's really cool. I gotta say, it's stuck between whether or not I would count Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood as one of my top 3, or if it is just up there for me. Because I love Full Metal, but it's also one of those things that, like... Yeah, honestly, it's one of those things that, like, I don't think I could ever stop loving Fullmetal Alchemist, but it's like, I know it's up in, like, my top 10. It's the same thing with, like, Host Club. I love those 2 animes. I love the new, Fruits Basket. I love how it finally captured the entirety, because I know Fruits Basket is one of my favorite mangas. I have a lot of favorite manga, but yeah. And then there's also, like, anime movies, which are, like, its own technical subgenre of, like, animation, because it is just one unit of a thing. I like how I forgot Madoka Magica for a second, and I was just, like, looking over, and I looked at my Madoka figure, and I was like, yeah, I wonder what my other favorite anime is. It's like, oh, man. It's like, I don't know. It's fucking Madoka Magica. I say as I look at my collection of manga and acrylic charms all to one character from Madoka Magica of all the official art. Dude, no, like, Full Metal Alchemist is such a fun story. Like, I honestly love how over the top Full Metal is. Like, especially when you compare Full Metal Alchemist to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Like, I love that Full Metal as an anime fucking exists, because it was created before the ending was, and I think that's really fucking funny. But also because I got more of Classic Greed, and I really like Classic Greed. But he's one of my favorite characters, specifically because of that anime. And then my other favorite character is Barry the Butcher. And I will not explain why Barry the Butcher is one of my favorite characters. This is where I come in with the greatest plot twist that I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna draw Little Witch Tellier, and then I immediately go, guys, what if I draw Full Metal Alchemist? I talked about it. I uttered the words. And then this is where I make my own little anime flash cover, and it goes every time I transition. Oh man, I'm actually low-key curious if I could actually get my VA buddies to do that for me. Probably. I think they'd get a kick out of it. I think it'd be really funny. Don't tell them that is an option that they could do in the future. They will, in fact, jump at the chance to thoroughly make my stream even more insane. Especially since I still have to do the little splash animation for whenever I transition. honestly, that's totally fair. Like, Mustang's a fun character. God, I'm trying to remember every single character that I'm like, it's like, yeah, all of these characters. I mean, Lust is a lovely character. I absolutely love her design. I love the story arc she kind of goes through. Like, I know it's not much of an arc, but at the same time, I love the storytelling that they do with all of the sins, and I'm just like, please, more. I like how my thing immediately was like, you know what, it would be really funny? Fuck you. Oh, anyways. No, gimme. There we go. Yeah, child face. I think that's the thing that I love about having like little bits of animation knowledge is when you learn how to do character design and you want to make a child like a child character actually look like a child, you just make it more round. And I think that's really funny. Because I'll have, like, people go, it's like, yeah, so anyways, I drew this character, and I'm like, it's like, why does that look like a grown-ass adult? They stare at it, and they're like, I don't know what I did. And it's like, you made it too angular, that's what happened. I still need to see JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I keep getting requested for it, and every time that I will have Basil come in here and talk to me about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I'm just like, this just sounds like a shit post that you would read about on Tumblr or AO3, and they go, no, but that's like actually part of the story. It's like, you sure it's not a shit post, bud? It's one of those things that, like, I can appreciate the people that like it, but I don't know if it's for me. But I will give it a try, to say the least. The good old college try, if you will. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. I just wanted to play the song, but it's fine, I guess. I guess I could draw Alien Stage. I don't know if I'm excited about it, or if I'm worried that it will get muddied in all of the other Alien Stage merch that happens in the Artist Alley circuit. Because there's a lot. Like, it's a niche fandom, but it's also a lot of the Artist Alley, at least in my area, is a lot of Alien Stage. Especially since it has, like, a cup sleeve event, and I'm a little surprised that it has a cup sleeve event, because I thought that was only for, K-pop fandom stuff. But I guess it's kind of there. Wait. Oh, okay. That's what I was seeing. Never mind. Wait, why are you so quiet? Oh, that's why. Oh, Alien Stage. Because Alien Stage has a cup sleeve event. And as far as I am aware, cup sleeve events are only really things that, like, happen with the K-pop fandoms. Especially with, like, with a lot of, like, the K-pop meetups. They usually do, like, these custom cup sleeve events. I don't know too much about it. I know a friend of mine is really into K-pop bands. Like, they have, like, the idol photo cards and stuff like that. I sit here and I go, it's like, I mean, I also would really like to do the idol photo cards, but my favorite little guys are, like, maybe the Splatoon idols, and occasionally me wanting to make joke ones for all the gachapon games that I think are funny. Mostly just because I also think that it'd be really funny to do that. Oh yeah, no, that's a great anime. I very much enjoy it. I already know what's going to happen. Not because I've read the manga, but just because I'm getting the vibes. And if I'm right, it's going to continue to get those vibes. And I'm a little worried about that. Oh yeah, I was drawing, and then I got distracted because I was trying to find a new song. Whoa. Well, let me do that. Perfect. I like how immediately my brain's like, oh yeah, but what if I do this? Let's make your nose a smaller. Yes. No, hold on. There we go. Oh. There we go. Oh, we're on an ad break now. Oh dear. Huh. No. Let's do a wider smile for this girly pop. Ah. Please, please, please. No, let me get this. Yeah! Ugh. Nope. Mother, no. Please. Oh, there we go. Nope. Yeah. Select expand by 3 pixels. Save. Please. Please. Thank you. Awesome. That's done! And now I can take my water and I can do a little sippy sip. Okay. What am I doing? Oh right, I forgot I got eaten alive by mosquitoes yesterday. Yeah. I was like, man, my legs really itch. And I was like, oh yeah, right! Mosquitoes! Mosquitoes happened. I was outside for 5 minutes. And the mosquitoes were like, alright, come here. What was that? Body, please. Please don't make weird sounds. Anyways, how we doing, chat? Why is it that every time that I look up this anime, I only get stock photo images? Thank you, I'm working really hard. Yeah, I know this figure has this. I would like to see their outfit from the back so I can see exactly how that captures, but of course, that's asking a lot. That's what I thought. Thank you. Motherfucker. That's what I thought. So that's on the sleeves. There we go. Amazing. Excuse me? Take that. Perfect. There we go. Nope. There we go. And save. Okay. if I can at least get this one done, and then I can get the rest done once I get to my little destination up in Boston, then and only then can I draw more. Because I know my big plan is that I want to get as many of these done as possible, so that way when it comes to day 0 of the con, I can have all of my buttons pre-cut out and set up for the event. We shall see how much work I can get done by that point. Alright, that's totally fair. I usually stream on Wednesdays. This next Wednesday, I might be streaming. It depends on how exhausted I am after... Wait, hold on. When is this next Wednesday? Will I still be in Boston? Yeah, I will still be in Boston. Yeah, that just depends on how available I will be, since I will be out of town. I usually don't stream when I'm out of town. But I will be back the following week. Ah, yeah, there's also my Ko-fi. Yeah, no, I'll be out of town next week. So I won't be able to stream next Wednesday, but I will be streaming on the 19th. Which is really funny, because the day after that is my stream anniversary. Can you believe it, guys? That'll be the debut of my little silly little VTuber. Can you believe that I've been VTubing since 2021? Granted, I've been streaming for almost 10 years, which is crazy to think about. Alright, thank you for hopping in. Let me see if I can actually get this model done. If not, I might also be exhausted. Also because I have to get up at 3 in the morning? I think that's the plan. I think I will be getting up at 3 a.m. and it is 5:06. I should probably not be streaming for too long today. Unless my brain just goes, you know what? Art? Yeah, smart. Let's finish this on the go. I did say that this was going to be a mini stream. I did warn everybody. So if I only get one design done, and then I have 21 designs left, I think that'd be very fitting. Will I still be making art on Wednesday? Yes, 100%. So I'll still have designs. I'll still be posting speed paints to solidify that. The issue will be whether or not I am doing it in the evenings while I'm winding down for the day, or if I will be doing it in between event stuff. I'm pretty sure I can finish this design before I end stream today. I should be able to. I get buttons done so quickly. The issue is that my brain is just like, bah. It might just be the EPs. I did not sleep very well last night. But I feel like that's kind of normal when you have insomnia. I feel like it's hit or miss whether or not you get a good night's sleep or you get like the worst night of sleep of your life. The other issue was I was reading fan fiction, and if you are aware of how engaging fan fiction is, then you are fully aware of what happens. You get sucked into a really good fanfic. It's all over, man. It's all over. You're just stuck. You're stuck by fanfic rules at that point. You're gonna have a good time and also the worst time of your life, and you can't stop until you get to at least a point in the story where it's like, all right, this is less stressful. They aren't in a life or death situation at this point. It seems to be at a low point in the story, but it's okay because it's only gonna go harder from here. I always think that it's really funny that, like, I get sucked into fanfics like that all the time. Especially since, like, I really like slow burn ones, but there's always so much drama that happens in slow burn fanfics, and I think it's really funny, because I'm just like, yeah, like, I won't get that into it. I can just read, like, a chapter or two and call it a day. No! I am on chapter 27 of 110, and now I'm sitting here and I'm like, fuck. Alright, I guess I'll read 2 more chapters. And then by the time I get to that second chapter, I'm just like, well, I can't end it there. I gotta read the next one. But it could be worse. It could be so much worse. It could be an unfinished fic, and I'm, like, so invested in the story, and then I get to the last update, and it hasn't been updated in 7 years, and then I'm like, I gotta know what happens next. And it's like, but, like, it's an orphan account, and you're like, fuck. They left this on the internet unfinished, and now I have to sit here and I'm like, oh man, I gotta figure out what would happen. What would be the ideal scenario? I'll never get that ending. And I think that shit's just hilarious. It happens to me so often, is I'll get so into a fanfic that I'll find out after I get to the latest part, it's not actually being updated anymore. It either just got reposted, or or it is straight up never going to be updated ever again. And I'm like, it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, you said you were like 2 chapters away from the ending. Just post them now. Never again. The artist has given up forever. Not artist, the writer, but either way, it's the same bit. It's art in a different font. Oh, please, let me get this line. Shadow brown, no lies, slander. There we go. Perfect. And then we do that, so it goes over that way. No, come on. Yes, perfect. Absolutely wonderful. Anyways. Why do I give my drawings voices? Why do I do this to myself? I never understand why I do this. But it's how I handle life. It's just silly, it's fun, and I don't get why I do it. I don't know if it's an autism thing. Maybe it's just a me thing. Maybe I'm just a silly little guy. Maybe that's what I do. Da 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 da. Okay. I like how every time that people like do wide shots of Coco, her ears are always fucking showing. And she has little bobs, and theoretically her ears should not be showing because she has a little bob. But it's like every time she runs, ears, both ears showing. Every time her magic activates, both ears showing. Sometimes she gets a little too excited. All of a sudden, both ears, so that way she can hear all of the magic, all of the whimsy, all of it's just for her. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's because I'm drawing with 30. Anyways, bam. No, that was rough. Maybe? No, absolutely not. Please, come on. Yeah. Come on. No, please. I promise I can draw. Ah! There we go. That's better. Okay, where's your ear layer? I think it's here. No, it's this one. Awesome. Come over here. I erase that. I come over here. I erase ear from here. Whoa. And then right there. That's right. This one? No. This one. Yes. And then I come over here. And I make corrections to this layer. Because apparently that is not looking right to me. Anyways. That's better. When it does the double, like, little whip, it looks amazing. If it doesn't have it, apparently my brain's like, nah, that's not good enough. Do it again. Take it back to the board. I think it's this one? Yeah, perfect. And then... Nope. Yep. There we go. Please. 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 Lines. Please work with me. No. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Come over here, where's this? Where is bang? Is it here? It is right there. Well, and I come and waste that. Hello, welcome in. Don't mind me. Just chatting to myself as I get art stuff done because, what else am I gonna do with my time? Me trying to remember the front of hat. What is on the front of their hat? It's a little circle, 'cause, well, I don't think it'll show in the photo, but it's okay. I can lie to myself and put it right there. And then I come over here and I take a little 50 and I go, whoa. And save. Anyways, welcome to me singing to my art and then also narrating my art in silly little voices and I don't know what else. But it counts as narration. Thank you. It gets better from here, I think. I don't know. Hold on. Because this is just the line art phase. We have finished the line art. Like I'm like, yeah, I can show you the other stuff that I've done. Huh. Anyways, that's without the other layer. Cause you know what? I'm done with it. Anyway. Preference all layers so I can figure out what I'm coloring. Alright, and we shrink by 2. And then we fill it in. And then I come over here and I go bam. And then we do clip layer and honestly, you should scold your lines. I hear if you scold them enough, they eventually listen. And if that's not true, I've been lying to myself this whole time. Okay, we're gonna take this art, and then I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna do the colors, and then go bam. Only editing layer, awesome. And then I come over here, and I take her hair color, and I cry. 'Cause you know what, that's valid, and I think that's really silly. Let's go erase your eyes real quick. That's wrong. That's a hair layer. Where is your eyes? Yeah. No eyes for the girly so I can color in her hair. 'Cause I think that makes sense. Bam. Bam. Yeah. Can you imagine if this is exactly what the character model looks like? Eyelids? Eyelashes? Nah. Only silly little eyes. I just think that it's really funny when I do that because every now and again I'll sit there and I'll watch my speed paints and then I'll sit there and I'm like, it's like, what happened to the lashes? And then I'm like, oh, right, I turned them off so that way I could color it in easier. And every time my friend just goes, you do this every time. What are you talking about? I'm like, not every time. Yeah, eyes are unnecessary. That's why I have buttons. Also because it's funny. And if anyone tells me that it's not funny, they need to stop because it is my favorite hilarious joke. And I think that we all need to continue having it as our hilarious little joke to each other. Is characters should have no eyes. Only buttons. Okay, I know it's black, so we're gonna use my black so it actually prints better. Those are already Gucci, because I don't need to do shit. Baby girl, why are there so many colors? I know that's the same color as that one, because it's how it works. Right? Please tell me I'm right. Please tell me I'm not dumb and it's actually secretly gold this whole time, and then I'm gonna sit there and I'm like, fuck. It's the same color according to the model. Therefore, it is in fact the same color because it's the same color on the plastic model. And if somebody comes in and goes, actually, you're wrong, you should be making it a deeper yellow, and I'm gonna sit there like, no. Don't do this to me. I'm waiting for someone to be like, actually, the lore is it's actually her eye color, and it's actually sealed with her magic, and all of the other girlies also have this, and and then I'm gonna sit there and I'm like, no, don't tell me this. Don't tell me that they all got like their own special magic colors, because then we're all gonna sit there and go, fuck. Maybe I watched the anime wrong. Okay, I do want a better close-up of her eyes. Which, luckily, there's a thing called an animu. Oh, please. What is happening? Okay. I don't know what's happening. Copy image. Create from clipboard. Yeah! Anime. Animu. Yes, I know you got gold little eyes, so we're gonna take that, because that's the middle color. And then it goes green, and then more yellow, and green girly. What do you... Oh, right, yeah, because that's not closed. I was like, oh, explain! Why didn't you color? Why did you close? It's because it wasn't fucking closed from the get-go. It's because I'm a little silly little guy, and I'm doing silly little guy things. Alright, so anyways, we're gonna do my favorite trick. We're gonna color in the whites by coloring everything that's supposed to be white the wrong color. Why? Because it's easier, and then I can do the color shift, and then we can all sit there and go, whoa! All together. Sometimes I wonder what my live streams sound like, or literally what the VODs sound like, and then I'm like, I could just watch my VODs. Am I going to? No. But also because, I don't know. I don't have a statement. I think maybe it's because I experienced it myself, so it feels weird going back and watching myself stream. But at the same time, I also know that that's a thing that I could experience. I could see how I can stream, and then I can sit there and go, yeah? So this is what I talk about when I don't know what to talk about. This is what happens when I'm unfiltered. For colorblind. Awesome. And then I label that as red. Bam. Okay. Standard colors. This one? I think this is my tongue color. And then that should be... Yeah, there we go. Save. Perfect. I was gonna listen to music and I immediately turned it off. I love how I do this to myself every time. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play a song. Forgets to play song. Just rambles to self for 20 minutes. It's been 30. Never mind. There we go. Oh, we back from the ads. Amazing. Alright. Soft erase. Alright. No, there. Yes. Okay. No. There. Yes? Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Bam. There we go. Perfect. And then I go ba 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 ba. No. Yes. And save. Okay. All right. Please, come on. And then we come over here and I hit a racer and I go ba 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 ba. Wow. And save. Okay. Save. Awesome. Little Witch Atelier, Coco. Export time lapse. Ah. Anyways, I know I said I was going to make this a little baby stream. I'm still going to make this little baby stream. There we go. I did one button design. I was streaming for 2 hours. It's because I got so busy on Yappin', which I think is pretty normal. Alright. Let me go back to the original one. Amazing. And then we hit save. It's fine. I was gonna do more today, but I'm so tired. And I feel like you can tell every time that I draw, and how exhausted I am, based off how fast I can draw. I feel like it's pretty accurate. But yeah. Okay, I can go ahead and close my reference layer. She's so cute and so silly. I know it's technically a one-off because I need to do the rest of the set in order for me to make sure that it feels finished. At least the first season girlies. We'll find out if we get even more girlies, which I'm sure we shall. Yeah. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm excited about drawing more things. I'm just EB and ready for my trip. I gotta get as much sleep as possible. And the second I wake up, I yeet on out of here. But anyways, yeah, I think this is probably going to end the stream now. I did say this was going to be a baby stream. But yeah, thank you all for hopping in. I know this is a much shorter stream than normal. But again, this is baby stream. Next time I will be streaming will be on the 19th, for sure. Otherwise, it will be maybe a Discord only stream where I stream a little bit, but I'm not making any promises that I'll stream next week. Just because I will be gone on my TWIP. Usually that's when we don't do streams. Mostly just because I can't guarantee that I'll have Wi-Fi wherever I am. But yes, next stream should definitely be on the 19th. Other than that, yeah, come say hi to me at Fan Expo Boston this weekend, and then the following weekend I'll be at another anime con. If you are already going to AAC, awesome. Come say hello to me. We're in the new location this year, and apparently we're all in the exhibit hall for once, which is crazy to think about because I'm no longer on the 3rd level in a mysterious little corner back-end area that no one even knew existed until they saw my TikTok and they were like, yeah, I saw your video and you're right next to the trash can. And I was like, you know, isn't it great? And it's where I belong. Anyways, but yeah, we'll see if starting next week, not next week, after next stream, if I will be doing a couple more, like, little in-between streams or not. We'll see. We'll see, what my goal will be for after my streamiversary. But